Tonight, thousands of people will die from overdoses in Virginia this year alone. That is the prediction unless something changes drastically. And tonight, one local nonprofit is trying to be a part of the solution by providing training on the life-saving drug Narcan. 8 News reporter Jamal Williams is in Chesterfield where he observed a demonstration.
Deanna Air, good evening. I'm here at Roundtrey Clubhouse in Chesterfield County where people were learning how to administer Narcan. Now it only takes seconds to know how to save a life, but you have to know what you're doing. And people at End the Stigma say people of all ages can benefit from the lessons they offered here.
It doesn't matter which nostril you place it in, and press on the plunger that's on the back of it.
Life-saving lessons happening in this room, centering around how and when to use Narcan, a drug that can stave off the deadly effects of an overdose.
There's a myth that they believe that Narcan enables drug use.
Nonprofit End the Stigma is providing this training. Jill Chichowicz is its founder. She struggles with the untimely death of her twin brother, Scott, who died of a fentanyl poisoning 7 years ago.
I didn't know enough about the disease. I didn't know enough about his struggles, and I feel really guilty about that. So I have made a vow to him that I will do this the rest of my life.
According to the Virginia Department of Health, more than 2,600 people died from overdoses in 2022. That number was projected to be even higher last year. For years now, End the Stigma has dedicated time and resources making sure people across the state know about the signs of a drug overdose. But this is the first time the group has actually provided training.
Somebody you love may be affected by the disease of addiction in a way that costs them their life, their livelihood, their relationships. Having the information and breaking down that stigma arms us better so that we can better address that in the future.
Chicowicz says teaching kids what to do in an overdose situation is of utmost importance. Her son Carter says these lessons are something he can carry through his life.
Before my uncle died, we knew barely anything about all these drugs that we know now. And then since he died, we educated ourselves on a lot of things. And all these things I learn now, I would never have known if he didn't pass away.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared to talk to your children about drugs and addiction and fentanyl. And prevention is key in saving lives.
Chicowicz hopes to take the Narcan training to schools where students and faculty can learn how to administer this life-saving drug. She also hopes lawmakers can pass legislation so training can be taught in schools across the state. Live in Chesterfield County, Jamal Williams, 8 News.